Hi there, I'm Brian with Highway RV in Lake Alfred, Florida. Today I want to take you on a tour of this 2008 National Pacifica that we got in recently. So let's go ahead and start our tour on the inside. Okay, let's go ahead and start the tour of this motorhome here on the inside. Again, this is a 2008 National Pacifica. This is the PC40E floor plan. As you can see, it's absolutely massive, huge inside. This has to be, no exaggeration, the biggest, most roomy motorhome that we've ever had here on the lot on the inside. The combination of this gigantic full wall slide on the passenger side, along with two more slides on this side of the coach, just opens this whole living area up into just basically a straight shot from the front of the coach all the way to the back. So what we're going to do, I'm going to let you know a few of the features that the coach has. We're going to walk through it, and I'm going to kind of show you this floor plan, and I'm also kind of go over the condition that it's in. I'm going to try to point out the key features. We don't intend this walkthrough to be to answer 100% of your questions. I'm sure that we're going to miss some things in the few minutes that we do this, but any questions you might have, give us a call. We'd be glad to answer any questions that you do have about the coach. So what we're going to do is go ahead and start the tour here at the front. This is a PC40E floor plan again. It only has 22,241 miles on it, so very, very low miles for an 08 coach. It has the 360 horsepower Cummins engine behind the 6-speed Allison 3000 series transmission, and this is riding on the Freightliner, it's called the XCR chassis. Got plenty of power, great transmission. It's a great combination. The Freightliner, Cummins, and Allison, you can't beat that. It's just going to be really good, trouble-free, solid basis to build a motorhome on. So starting here at the front, we got a lot of cabinetry up here, plenty of room up here to put books or whatever you might want to put up there. Over here's our electronic cabinet. We got our video switcher box. We've got a Samsung DVD surround sound system right here. You can see that we have speakers mounted into the ceilings for the stereo system, for the audio video system. We got a large 32-inch Samsung flat screen television up here. Really, really nice how it's all mounted in here. Very, very sleek looking, because there's no area that the TV's jutting out from that cabinetry, so it makes a very nice, clean looking install. More cabinetry up here. We've got some of the manuals for the coach up here right now, and even more cabinetry over here above the driver's door right here. So we do have, in the Freightliner custom chassis line, we have the smart wheel here, so you control your lights, your wipers, things like that from the steering wheel. Very nice feature. You can see we've got this motorized blackout shade for the front window. Really, really like that. Blocks out a lot more light than just the curtains alone, but you do have the option of just pulling the curtains around for some privacy, and that would probably let a little bit of light through. We have some other blinds here, so plenty of options in the front to filter or block light. The dash is in really good shape. There's no splits or anything like that on it. It's about what you'd expect for a 2008. It's in really nice shape. The gauges are really pretty on this. I love the gauges. They got a little chrome bezel with white face and black markings, and it's just a really nice looking gauge. It's not something you really pay attention to all that much in a motorhome, but when you see a nice set of the gauges there, it really does add a little bit of kind of an automotive feel to the dash area. We've got a Jensen stereo system here with the integrated screen, so you got your backup camera monitor in here. Got your AC controls here. Over on this side, we have the power gear leveling system. It's got complete power leveling. All of your controls for various things from block heater to fog lights, visors, horns, things like this over here. Your transmission controls over here, and there's also a lever to release the air for the air suspension on the coach. So you also have got the passenger and the the driver's seat are in a really nice ultra leather, and I don't know really how to describe the pattern that is in the insets of this seat. It almost is, it's a cream color, but it almost has a design similar to the kind of design that you'd have maybe with carbon fiber, but it's not a carbon fiber look. It's just kind of gives a little texture to the leather, the ultra leather. It's in excellent condition, and the seating surfaces are in that ultra leather, and the borders are in a vinyl. It matches everything good, but the reason I point that out is the vinyl does have a spot here and a little bit of wear on this side, but mostly this one panel right here shows some wear on the seat. Don't think it would be a big deal to have a little piece of fabric put in there. That's really one of the only cosmetic flaws on the inside of the coach. But if you've watched one of our videos, you've watched a million of them, we always point out the good and the bad. Most of our sales, not most, but a good portion of our sales are out of state. We have people coming from California, Oregon, Canada. We have sold coaches to people all around the country on a routine basis, and we've never had anybody fly in from out of state to pick a coach up, get here and say, this just didn't what you told me it was. So part of the reason for that is we're just brutally honest about the condition a coach is in when we put it for sale. I don't bring anything in. I'm real picky with what we bring in here at the lot, and I won't bring in anything that I don't think is a nice, clean coach, but not every coach is brand spanking new. So what we like to do is point out any flaws along with the pluses on it. So if I tell you the seating surfaces on a sofa are like brand new, they're going to be like brand new. And I can tell you the seating surfaces on this sofa look like brand new, but again, we have the vinyl that's on the front, and we're showing some of that same cracking. So what that's telling me is we don't have an abnormal wear situation. It's not that the owner abused it or anything like that. It's just this particular piece of material has not worn as well as the other part, because we have the same situation going on. If I was going to estimate, I think a few $100s of replacing only this panel, and the side of that, you'd almost have perfect, just virtually perfect upholstery through the whole inside of this coach. So I don't want to overblow the situation. Just want to point out any flaws I see. This sofa is in excellent condition, no rip stains or tears. This side is a full sleeper sofa, and this side is, I believe, just I think this is just a regular sofa. I don't even think this one jackknife. No, that's just a regular love seat. Mainly because you don't have enough room. Once you put this bed out, you're not going to have room to convert that into sleeping. All the tiles in really nice shape in here. There's a spot here about the size of an eraser where there's a little mark on that tile. Needs a little bit of glazing touch up, and you'd never be able to notice that. All the countertops are in Corian. They're in excellent shape. There's no chips, no scratches or anything like that I notice on them. You've got this cherry wood cabinetry through the whole coach. Probably about the most popular color on the market for what we get in. We always prefer the cherry look when we can. It just seems to be our best seller, and this is really pretty cabinetry. We've got a nice upgraded, it's an Atwood 3-burner cooktop, but it's a bit of an upgraded version. It's got the stainless steel cooktop here, and it's in good shape. We've got our microwave convection oven right here. Coming over to this side, we've got our freestanding dinette, and this is in solid cherry for the tabletop portion. And then, of course, you've got this area back here is in Corian, and you've got some drawers and cabinetry back here, which makes it nice. Got a little bit of storage in that area. All of these seats are in excellent condition. They show great. The carpet is in really nice condition in the coach. There's not any bad stains or any holes or anything like that, and it shows some just minimal, I'd say better than normal wear, just normal kind of wear and tear you'd have on a cream carpeting. It's an 08 model, so we're 6 years old, but it's definitely does not need replaced or anything like that. It's in pretty nice shape. Over here we got our 4-door fridge. It's in really nice shape. It's got stainless steel front on it. It has a nice high-end, almost a residential look. We've got our central vac system right here. You can hear that noise. That's really cool. I personally have this in my own house, and I don't use the actual part for the vacuum as much as I do these little kick panels. What you do is you using your broom to sweep up any dirt from you've tracked in. You just sweep it over to here, kick it with your foot, and sweep it into there, and you don't have to get a dustpan out. Probably one of those features that you might not know you want, but once you've had it, you probably never want to do without it. Over here we've got a pull-out pantry type shelving here. These give you full access from the front to the back of the drawers, or the cabinet I should say. Same thing down here, so you've got a total of 4 of these movable shelves along with the fixed shelves that are here and on the bottom. Coming back here, we got just about the largest vanity you're going to be able to get in an RV. Right below there you've got your combination washer dryer, but up here you've got massive amounts of space. Double bowl sinks, all in a nickel hardware, mirrored medicine cabinets, and these fold out and are very, very deep. They're actually more like a real cabinet. You got quite a bit of space in here, enough space to put larger items like hair dryers and shavers and things like that. Really, really deep, big medicine cabinets. And here you've got mini blinds. You got a nice window right in the middle of this that lets plenty of light in. We'll finish up in the toilet room area there, but let's come on back to the bedroom. Coming back to the bedroom, you've got a bank of drawers, like chest of drawers, that are here. And the reason you got a chair here is you have a mirrored vanity, so it's a great place for women to put their makeup on, or men, if you're that kind of guy. You can put your makeup on there, fix your hair, and get all prettified. But anyway, coming back from that, we've got our rear entertainment. We've got another Samsung flat screen television. We've got a Samsung DVD player, and we've also got a DirecTV receiver. We do have I believe it's a TrackVision. Need to confirm that, but we do have an automatic satellite dish on the roof. So we've got a full bank of electronics back here. There's really no reason to have to send that front DVD signal or anything like that to the rear TV. It's got its own set of electronics back here. That's one of those things that when we're doing upgrades here on the lot, like if we're going to change out TVs, we usually will ditch the old method of networking the video signals through the coach. We'll just put, with the affordability of electronics nowadays, it usually makes more sense to put separate DVD players or Blu-ray players, whatever you're going to put, separate satellite receivers, put those in each of the different locations. It's much easier to work, gives you better picture quality, better sound, all that good stuff. A whole lot easier to track out problems when you have them. Okay, coming back here, we have a very large wardrobe. They've got some shelves that are in here, plenty of hanging space. Got a few little like tap light style lights in here. More over here the same. We got a nice big bed here. It's a queen bed, but it is an air bed. It is the adjustable style mattress where you can adjust the firmness on either side. Right here is a fantastic vent control for this fantastic fan right here, which you're going to have more of that. I think we've got a fantastic fan in the kitchen and also here in the bathroom. That pretty much finishes up the bedroom. I do like how they've put all of basically the brains of the coach. They've put it in one nice convenient location. Right in this one area you've got your HVAC thermostat. You can start your generator right here. You've got your tank level monitors. You can control the fantastic vent that's in this area. You've got your slide room controls, Onan control right here, Xantrex power converter, even got your circuit breakers and your breaker box right here. I love that. A lot of times you've got them spread out in different locations around the coach, and I just really like how you can come right to one location and you're going to be able to figure out, you know, if you popped a breaker or you need to change the air conditioning controls, whatever you need to do, you do it right from there. Coming on back into here, this is our toilet room. We got another mirrored medicine cabinet in here. Stainless nickel finish sink in here. Stainless or nickel, I don't know which that is. More Corian tops. You got a nice glass enclosed corner shower unit. It's in good shape, no cracks or anything like that in it. And you got a China toilet right there, and all the tiles in great shape in this coach. And one last thing that I want to point out before we go to the outside of the coach is the ceiling height. This is very, very tall ceiling height. I think it's about 7 feet tall, and plenty of room for even tall people. Had a couple of people look at the coach already on the lot that were really tall. They specifically are looking for a coach like this, and unless you're just absolutely really tall, this is about as comfortable as it gets. The only thing I can think of with a higher ceiling height is going to be going to a fifth wheel trailer. So that's basically the interior of the coach. Hopefully I've answered your questions in here, but if you have any other questions that you'd like to ask me, feel free to give me a call. But for right now, let's go ahead and go to the outside of the coach. Okay, we're going to continue our tour here on the outside. We've been battling rain every single day here in Central Florida for the last several weeks, so we're going to have to put up with everything being wet out here, but it's a really good opportunity to look at the bright side of it, and I'm going to get to demo the awnings for you. So anyway, what I'm going to do is quickly go around the outside and kind of show you the condition it's in, show you some of the storage, and so let's go ahead and start at the front. Up here, you're going to notice we have turn signal cameras. So we've got that feature, which is really nice. Definitely one of the top safety features that they're putting on motorhomes nowadays. You've got your dual chrome mirrors. They're in excellent condition. All of the paint on this coach is absolutely beautiful. There's not hardly any scratches or dents or anything like that. The only thing I notice if I'm looking like super duper closely is maybe there's a tiny little chip here and there, but I can't even see one right now. What we do is we usually send a picture package along to you. If you're out of state and you're not able to come look at the coach and you really want to see a detailed view, we'll go around the coach when it's dry and we'll take very detailed pictures of any flaws that we see. But basically, especially even for, I mean, an 08's not all that old, but 6 years old, you would expect a fair amount more wear than this. It just doesn't have, there is no dulling, there's no chipping, there's no fading on the paint. It's just about as perfect as you can get on the outside. There is no way that I don't think anybody wouldn't say that this is a 9 plus to a 10 on the 10 scale. You're going to notice the color is unique, but I think very, very tasteful. It's a kind of an off-white or a white color. I guess it's white, but not a real super bright white. You've got this brownish metallic, kind of a taupey color, and then you've got this teal green, or teal blue, I should say. It probably, I don't know if it's blue or green, it kind of depends on the light you're looking at. The closest thing that I can think to compare it to, and it's not exactly this color, but it's very similar to like a Tiffany blue color. The ladies out there will know what I'm talking about if I say Tiffany blue. That's probably the closest thing that I can think of off the top of my head. Not obnoxious or bright or anything like that, but it is a little bit different than all the other paint schemes that you see, and I think it's different in a very good way. I love the paint scheme. It definitely stands out amongst all the other tan and brown and black coaches that I have here on the lot. I think it's a really nice color scheme and I like it a lot. We do have a power A&E awning that is, you can basically see the sides of it here. It's on our big full wall slide. You also have a power A&E awning over the entryway. And definitely when you're looking at the outside of this coach, what dominates it is this huge slide out. It stretches from just behind the passenger seat all the way back through the bedroom. So it is just a huge slide. And it all operates great. All the slides are operating great. You can see we have lots of storage. It's a raised rail type chassis where you're going to be able to put full pass-through storage. And basically what we have from here all the way back to here is one large storage compartment. It's not separated. It does have a slide out tray in the middle one here, but basically it's one large area. So you can put very, very large items in there. With the side opening bay doors, it makes it much easier to access these storage bays than if they were the older style where they lift upward. I mean, it's still not too bad to get under the slide to access items that are in there. All of the paint is in virtually flawless condition around the bottoms. There's really not any chips, so to speak, or anything like that. Basically, I'd have to really hunt to find any little flaws on this paint. It's just in beautiful condition. Coming around to the back, the same thing. All of the chrome here on the Pacifica is in nice shape. Our ladder's in good shape, nice and sturdy. The paint's in excellent condition. The receiver's a 10,000 pound receiver on this coach, so you can definitely have the power and the weight rating to pull a heavy tow vehicle or trailer. Over on this side, you got our other two slides on the other side here. I can notice there's a couple of little tiny scratches right here. I know I seem like I'm looking for that, but I'm really conscientious to make sure that I point out any flaws. So I'm actually, when I'm doing these walkthroughs, I'm looking more for flaws than I am for anything else. So I just want to point out when I do find something like that. But that's basically the extent of any little chips or scratches you're going to see on the outside. There is just a tiny little bit of discoloring on this Pacifica emblem, but it's not bad at all. First time I noticed it was actually right now. All of our tires are about a year old. These date codes are all 2013 date codes, so you're good to go with good Michelin rubber all the way around the coach. You're not going to have to worry about rubber for another 5 to 6 years. There's our wet bay. Everything's well organized, water shutoffs, black water and gray water valves. It's all in really nice condition in there also. You can see right here we got our Dirt Devil central vac right here, so that's where you would come out to change the bags and do any maintenance that was required to the system. This is just basically the other side of that huge storage compartment that we saw on the other side. We do have window awnings that I don't have deployed right now on this side. They come out and hook right onto here to give you shade on those windows. They look nice when they're out. Right here's our furnace. It's mounted in the slide out. I believe this is our propane tank. Beautiful condition in there. No rust or anything like that. It's all in great condition. Basically what you'd expect out of a 22,000 mile coach. It just doesn't show a lot of wear and tear. We do have aluminum rims on the coach. These are not simulators. Those are solid aluminum rims. And then we'll end up our tour here on the front. The front's in really nice condition. There's not any bug chips. There's a tiny little chip right there, but basically this thing's in, like I said, 9 to 10 on the 10 scale. As nice as you can find all around for a 2008 coach. So hopefully this video's been informative for you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch it. I realize it's probably not the shortest one you're going to watch, but if you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to call us at Highway RV. Our number is 863-956-1036. My name's Brian, but whoever answers the phone would be glad to help you out. So thank you for taking the time. You have a great day, and God bless.